Today on NBA Live Mobile, answers. Yo, what is good, killers? The Hitman here, back in another video. So today we're going to be answering all the Q&A questions, or most of them at least. So hopefully you guys got those questions out so that I can answer them. So we're going to start off with It's Mystic. He asks, what made me want to start making YouTube videos? And congrats on 1K, so thank you. To be honest, when I started playing Madden Mobile, I didn't really know what to do. So I started watching videos like MMG, Just a Bro, and Nuke Kill. These guys were really entertaining and they were really helpful. So it helped me get my first million on Madden Mobile. So I started watching more and more of these guys, and I'm like, oh man, these guys are awesome, man. When I started playing NBA Live Mobile, I'm like, oh, I can be very helpful. You know, no one's really doing these videos much. So, you know, I'm gonna start making videos on NBA Live Mobile so that people, you know, I can help them out. And, you know, and I also like entertaining. So that's just me. That's why I started making these videos. And plus, I really like making videos. I think it's fun. And you guys are awesome. So I have no problem making these videos. All right, next question we have, who is your favorite football player? I think there's another question where I have to answer all who's favorite players of each sport, so I'll answer that as well. So I'll answer this question. So Malik McPherson? I don't know if I answered it right. So I like, for football, my favorite player was Michael Vick at the time. I'm a very big fan of Michael Vick because of his speed and mobility. I really like that. But right now I really like Russell Wilson, because he's a really like, I like the story of how he was drafted like third round, I think. It was pretty neat, and then he fought and he starting job, and he's a really smart player. So that's why that's one of my favorite players in the game. Next, how old am I? I think a few people asked me. I am 25, so I'm kind of old-ish. I look younger than it seems. It's the Asian genes, so. Who else? Leafy is PewDiePie. What a name. Who's my favorite basketball player? Well, my favorite basketball player currently in the NBA is Derrick Rose, but he always gets injured, so it kind of hurts. I also like Jeremy Lin because he's Asian. It's just how it is. And my favorite all time is Iverson. My first jersey was Iverson, and it's one of my favorite players. He's just such a dominant player. Winter Warrior MC asks, where am I from? What is my background? I am from Montreal in Canada. My background is Chinese. I speak Cantonese. My parents are from China. So I was born here, so my parents, they immigrated when they were like 25, so around my age. I wonder what am I doing with my life? They had kids and everything. Damn. Bring the Flame 85 asks, how hard is it to make these videos, and why do I make these videos? And what is my favorite team of each sport? Congratulations. So I already told you guys why I make these videos. How I make these videos, to make NBA Live Mobile video in general is very simple. All you need is your phone, like I mentioned in my other videos. You just need your phone, and you just have to enjoy what you're doing. You have to like show that you really like what you're doing and it's fun, or else, you know, people won't really know. But doing the way I do it, it's a little harder because I did a lot of research for this. I have the face cam at the same time as usually my phone at the same time, and I usually sync them up, and then I edit, and then I usually take a lot of time editing. And so that, in that sense, it's hard. But it's not hard once you get the hang of it. I've never done it before. Like, I've done some audio editing and some bit of video editing, but doing it in YouTube style is different, having an intro and outro. As long as you do it properly, it's very simple and it's very easy. But doing it my way is a little more difficult and takes a little more time. And who's my favorite team of each sport? Well, basketball, it's Clippers. It's my #1 favorite team. I also like Derrick Rose, so Chicago is one of my team, and I follow Jeremy Lin quite often wherever he goes. And also Toronto, because I'm from Canada. What else do we got? Haroon Khan, who was in my stream yesterday, asked, who's the first elite player in NBA Live Mobile that I pulled? Was John Wall, and I did it in a Save or Slay, which is kind of sad. But he is my first elite that I pulled. My first elite player was Jalen Rose that I made from the set, so that was pretty neat. Benjamin Coleman asked, 2 questions. Firstly, NBA predictions for next year. To be honest, I don't know yet because a lot of off-season trades can affect all this, but I see Golden State going back to the finals. And at Eastern, I still think if LeBron doesn't leave, Cavs are still going to make it. So it's probably going to be the same thing if nothing changes. And what team do I think has the best potential success in the future? Well, Timberwolves, hands down, has the best success in the future. Their team is just young. All young players. Andrew Wiggins, Karl Anthony Towns, Zach LaVine. All these players are just so young, and they're already dominating. So in a few like years, they're going to be a dominant team, especially if they drafted like a shooting guard this year. I think they're going to be a solid team, especially if Ricky Rubio stays, you know, that'd be really cool. I also think on the low key that Orlando is going to become a very strong team, especially they have a few young players in Oladipo. Vucevic is kind of young, but not too young. And then you have Elfrid Payton, who's going to develop into a crazy good point guard. So that's why Oladipo is going to be a really good shooting guard too. So Orlando is low key, I'm going to be very good. What else do you got? What inspired me getting started YouTube? I already answered that. What is my race? I kind of answered that already. That's what Tajay Ivi. I don't know if I butchered your name. What sports do I play? I play basketball. I played rugby as well. I played football in high school. I also played basketball in high school. But, you know, I don't really play it anymore. I play more like for fun. I play rugby, but I haven't played that recently because I've been too busy with school. And I work usually whenever there's a game. So I play rugby and I play basketball. Louis Fox asked if I play basketball in real life. Yes, I do. I play basketball in real life. I play a lot now. I just don't play on a team. I play almost like 3 times a week. I played in high school, yes. And how tall am I? I'm 6'1". I'm pretty tall for an Asian guy, to be honest. Actually, I think I'm pretty tall for a regular person. So I'm 6'1". I'm a pretty tall guy. What else do I got? Oh, this is a good one. JCNA07 asks, who do I believe is the most talented player this year in the NBA draft beside Ben Simmons and Brandon Ingram? I think it's based on position because there's a lot of good players in the draft this year. I think it's one of the best drafts that I've seen in a while. But let's talk about Ben Simmons first and Brandon Ingram, considering they're going to LA or Philadelphia, which is cool because I haven't seen this kind of like picks that's really like indecisive picks. I mean, last year, Carl Anthony, Jahlil Okafor, more or less, but this is like 2 dominant players. You have Brandon Ingram, who's like a Kevin Durant style kind of player, which is really cool. He's skinny, very long arms. He can shoot. Very nice player. While you have Ben Simmons, who could potentially be a LeBron-esque, very all-around player, so he can grow. But they all have their weaknesses, so you know it'll be fun to see which team drafts which player. I also think the best shooting player, as in shooter, is Buddy Hield. He's amazing as a shooter. So if he ever drops to, I think it was 5th, is that what Minnesota's at? I'm not sure exactly. If Minnesota drafts them, I think they're gonna be crazy set for the future. I also think that what's his name? I'm drawing a blank. I wrote down his name. Duns. Oh yeah, Chris Duns is one of the most, I think, polished point guard. I think he's very good overall defensively, so I think he's one of the best players in the draft currently. Stephen Finelli asks, how long have I been playing NBA Live Mobile? I've been playing since the game launched, so that's like 3 months now, almost 3-4 months. Unfortunately, the game's getting a little bit stale. Hopefully, we'll get more stuff. And I think that's all the questions I got. Let me just scroll through real quick if I missed anything. And if I did, I'm sorry, guys. Why do we have to have 1 kick in large quick sales? I don't know. I wish there wasn't. But I guess it evens it out a little bit. What inspired me? I already got that. What is my race? First elite? I think that's it. I think that's it, boys and girls. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If I did miss any comments or if any questions, you guys want to ask me any questions, just pass me a question in the comments. I'll try to answer them. And if you guys want to see more of this type of video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right here. And don't forget, give me a thumbs up. I forgot to say that. Ding. Yeah. All right, I'm out. I'll see you guys next time. Kill it.